The dragon baby slept in the cave. His scales shimmered faintly in the moonlight. He was small for a dragon, even smaller than his siblings had been at his age. Hunger and cold gnawed at him. Life had been hard. He had expected nothing that night. Not warmth, not kindness, not even company. Outside, the wind cut through the mountains like a blade. Snow drifted into the cave entrance. The dragon shivered. His mother was gone. She had left him alone for days. He was hungry. His claws ached from trying to catch anything he could. The other dragons had abandoned him. They said he was too weak to survive. He curled up, trying to make himself smaller. He tried to sleep, but hunger kept him awake. His stomach growled. His tiny wings twitched. He wanted to fly, but he had no strength. Then he heard something, a sound unlike the mountains, a soft crunching, careful and deliberate. Someone was coming. He tensed. Dragons did not get visitors. Only predators came at night. The figure stepped into the cave. A human, a small one. He did not wear armor or carry weapons. His eyes were wide, filled with something the dragon had never seen. Not fear, not greed. Something warmer. Curiosity. The dragon huffed a small puff of smoke. His instinct was to roar, to scare, to bite. But his mouth was dry. His throat sore. He had no fire left. He had nothing to fight with. The human knelt at the edge of the cave. He pulled a small bag from his belt. He took out a piece of bread. He placed it gently on the rocks. He stepped back. The dragon stared. Bread, it smelled good. It was not meat, not blood, but it smelled like life, like someone cared. The human said something. Words the dragon did not understand. But the tone was soft, gentle, reassuring. The dragon edged closer. His claws scraped the stones. He was afraid. He was hungry. He was tiny and weak. But hunger pushed him forward. He sniffed the bread. He touched it with his nose. Then he took a small bite. It was warm. It was soft. It filled his stomach more than he expected. He ate more. He did not roar. He did not growl. He ate in silence. The human watched. He smiled. His hand moved slowly, offering more. He made no sudden movements. No threat, only patience. Only kindness. The dragon did not know what to call this feeling. It was strange. New, he had known hunger. He had known pain. He had known fear, but he had never known this. The human spoke again. The words were soft. The dragon tilted his head. He listened. The sound was strange, but it made him calm, safe. The night stretched on. The human did not leave. He stayed. He pulled out a small cloak. He draped it near the dragon. Not over him, not to trap him, just near him. To show warmth, the dragon hesitated. His instincts screamed to flee. But the warmth called to him. Hunger had been fed. His body relaxed. Slowly, he curled near the cloak. The human did not touch him, did not force him, just waited. Hours passed. The snow fell outside. The dragon slept, deeply, safely, for the first time in many nights. When he woke, the human was still there. He held a small bowl of water. The dragon drank. He had never had clean water, only puddles, only streams too cold or too dirty. The human offered more bread, some dried meat, a small apple. The dragon sniffed. He tasted, he ate. He grew stronger with every bite. The human did not rush. He did not demand. He did not try to tame. He simply gave. The dragon realized something. He could trust this small creature, a human, fragile, weak, and yet unafraid. He could trust him more than his own kind. Days passed. The dragon grew. His wings stretched. His claws sharpened. But he still returned to the cave every night. The human stayed, always, feeding him, speaking softly, offering warmth. The dragon learned to play. The human laughed. The sound was strange, high, and musical. The dragon liked it. He tried to mimic it. A small puff of smoke. A cough. The human clapped. Encouraged him. They explored together. The dragon flew short distances. The human ran alongside. They found berries. They caught fish. They shared everything. The human told stories. The dragon did not understand words, but he understood tone. He understood love. He understood patience. He understood that he mattered. The other dragons came once. They circled the cave, screaming, mocking, threatening. The dragon puffed small flames. He tried to roar. He wanted to fight. He wanted to prove himself. The human stepped forward. No weapon, no fear, just calm, just presence. The other dragons paused. The human's courage surprised them. They had expected weakness, but this human protected the dragon. Without strength, without claws, without fire, the dragons left. They would not return. The dragon looked at the human. His heart, if he had one, would have swelled. He realized he had a friend, a protector, a parent of sorts, someone who had given him everything without asking for anything. Seasons changed. The dragon grew large, strong, powerful, wings wide enough to shadow the mountain, fire bright enough to light the night. And yet he returned, every night, without fail, to the human who had given him warmth, food, and trust when he had expected nothing. The human aged. Hair turned grey. Steps slowed. The dragon noticed. He stayed closer. He guarded. He roared louder than any other dragon could. He would protect the human as fiercely as the human had protected him. One night, the human looked at the dragon. He spoke softly. The dragon did not understand words, but he felt meaning, gratitude, pride, love. The dragon lowered his head. He nudged the human gently. A gesture, a simple one, but it meant everything. The mountain echoed with the sound of wind and snow, but inside the cave, warmth remained. Life remained. A bond had formed stronger than fear, stronger than fire, stronger than scales and claws. The dragon had expected nothing that night. The human had given him everything, and that was enough. Asterisk.